In this video, we'll go through some of the preferences that you can set for your presentations. So we'll start by going to the Presentation screen, and then the Preferences tab. There's quite a bit you can change here, so I won't go through all of them, but there's information on all of these available through the built-in tutorial available in the Help menu. These preferences are global, so they'll affect all of your presentations. So starting with General, you can hide the on-screen buttons. It's generally recommended to hide these once you get a hang of using the keyboard controls. You can also show the number of votes before reveal. By default, the presentation will show how many votes are being awarded before showing the player that received them. You can change this so the number of votes are only shown when the player's shown. Skipping down, you can also set the max number of players per screen. This splits a match up into only showing a certain number of players per screen. If you have a lot of players scoring votes, it can be hard to fit them all on the one screen at the same time. Say if you have 10 players scoring votes, you can set this to 5, and it will show the first 5 on one screen, followed by the next 5 on the next screen, just so they're all readable. You can also set your own colours so they fit in with your own club. So I can set these to anything, and then you can hover to test to make sure the colours look nice together. You can also have a gradient like this, or turn that off, and then it'll be the background and the border colour. You can also set if the text should be white or black, again just to make sure that it fits in with the colour properly. You can also set where you want certain types of images to display. So you can set your logo and sponsor positions, as well as what screens you want the players and club logos to show up. You can set how many players you want to be visible on the final results, so you can either show just the winner, you can show the top 3, the top 5, the full leaderboard, or just skip the final results completely. You can always show the full leaderboard at any time during the presentation by just pressing the L key as well. Hide vote totals. By default, the presentation will show each player's cumulative score each time they score a vote. You can set these to hide automatically at a certain round, but you can also do this at any time by pressing the H key on your keyboard. This is nice to add a bit of drama to the presentation towards the end if you have a few players close to winning. This will also hide the leaderboard as well. You can set if you want the top 5 leaderboard box completely removed when the votes are hidden, or you can also remove the top leaderboard box at all times, if you don't want the top 5 leaderboard visible at all. Auto run. This will set the presentation to automatically move through the presentation vote by itself without you having to do anything. You can set this to start automatically when you open the presentation, or you can also enable this at any time during the presentation by pressing Ctrl A on your keyboard. You can also set it to pause on certain screens, and then again you can just start it with Ctrl A. You can also set the interval that you want, so if you want to have 10 seconds between each vote, or 5 seconds, or 1. So that's a quick overview of all of the different preferences that you can set during your presentations.